The Northwoods provides fond memories for countless people, but far fewer people record those memories. In this week's Community Spotlight, a Brainerd Lakes author shares her thoughts on writing and her book about life in the Northwoods. Shane Lee has more.
I know, he said. We'll still put fishing opener on Mother's Day weekend, but we'll let all the little mothers fish free on Mother's Day. I wonder if his own mother is speaking to him yet.
Jody Schwen grew up in East Gull Lake, west of Brainerd, and still calls the lakes area home. Spending so much time in the Northwoods has supplied her with no shortage of amusing stories.
Does he think I take pleasure in hiding his stuff?
Schwen shared a segment from Northern Comfort, The Musings of Jacqueline Pine Savage, at the Brainerd Public Library's Brown Bag Author event this afternoon.
You can really relate to her, especially if you've grown up in this area or you've lived in this area for a while.
I either know exactly where to find the warranty for the bug zapper we bought 5 years ago, or I can tell you 2 alternate locations, one of which is sure to hit pay dirt.
She knew where everything was, and so her husband would ask her, where are my keys? And she knew exactly what piece of paper it was under in the kitchen.
The book contains several essays written for the Lake Country Journal in Brainerd, where Schwen has served as the editor-in-chief since 1999. Schwen changed the names of her family members in the book to prevent embarrassment around town, where people know the stars of the stories.
I took on the persona of Jackie Pine, or Jacqueline. My husband is called Jack in the book. Our 2 older sons were called the Saplings, and then our youngest that came along later was called Wee Jack.
It's kind of like sitting and talking with an old friend when you're reading her work and everything. It's just really nice.
In addition to reading from the book, Schwen answered questions and offered advice to authors. Her #1 tip: pay attention and take notes.
What are the details? What are the patterns in somebody's tie if you're writing about a gentleman? What might be the inflection of someone's voice if they have a funny laugh?
I wish I would have started writing memoirs, my memories, or as things happened when I was young.
Schwen also answered the age-old question of who hid the TV remote.
I did, of course. When my last afternoon soap opera was over, I shoved it into the bonbon box and slid it under the couch.
Shane Lee, Lakeland News.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.